Our unbeaten league record may be over, but we remain top of the league and we've knocked a Premier League team out of the League Cup. Hello and welcome to Club 3, Episode 4 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, I've got two games for you. We are away at Bristol City in the EFL Cup 4th round, and then away at Exeter City in League 2. Since you were last with me, as you can see, our unbeaten league record has gone. We've lost twice. We lost away at Port Vale 1-0. And at home to Cheltenham, also 1-0. But as you can see from the league table, we remain top of the league with 36 points from 14 matches. We are 7 points clear of Forest Green, who are second, and a further point clear of Bradford City in third, but they do have a game in hand. And on today's episode, as we've just said, we're going to start with the Bristol City game, and I'll show you the team for that one. Ainsley Pears in goal, a back four of Keenan Ferguson, Matty Pollock, Dan Happ and Liam Gibson, Hector Cipriano at the base of midfield, Alex Hunt and Daniel Phillips ahead of him, Cade Gordon and Ricky J. Jones on the wing, and Joe Dodu up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, the assistant manager is recommending we're doing well, we're on a good run, let's keep that going. I'm not sure that's wise against the championship side in the cup. I think everyone expects us to lose. Prove them wrong, there's no pressure on us is probably more appropriate. So let's pump the fists. Can we say that? Nope, we can't. Hands in pockets. Yeah, let's put my hands in my pockets and say that. Okay. Everyone is composed apart from Mickey Van Sass, who for some reason is nervous, but as the sub goalkeeper we'll just leave him on the bench. So we'll kick the match off, and I will need to just check the speed of everything. It is a bit fast, so let's slow it down and let's bring us to extended highlights so that we don't miss anything important. There has been literally no action so far, although with 5 minutes on the watch, we are in possession. It's back with Pears. Pollock goes for the long ball over the top. We've lost it in midfield, and they are in on our goal knockout, but it's cleared. Although Nkunku brings it forward for Bristol City. Crosses. And Eddie Nketiah at the far post heads it in off the post to make it Bristol City 1, Leyton Orient 0. So first shot and first chance of the match, and we're 1-0 down. Let's encourage the lads. See if we can get back into the game. We're not expected to do anything in this game anyway, and we've more than met the requirements laid out by the board. So the only objective in this one is avoiding getting an absolute humping, and so far we're managing that, although Bristol City are in again, knockout, and that one's come off the post and gone away after a bit of a scramble, but we get away with it and that's fine. So we're 20 minutes in, just the one goal down at this point. They're playing a 4-2-3-1, and Nketiah is having a good game, but we're on the attack this time. Ferguson into Hunt. Ferguson's cross to the back stick. Gibson gets another chance. plays it back to Cipriano. Shot is way over the top and it's a goal kick which we don't see. And if we can get to half time at 1-0 down, that does put us in with a chance of rescuing something in the second half. So we're not going to go attacking and chase the game. We're going to stay as we are. And McGurk is in behind. Finds Arzani. And Ketia, don't let him shoot. We didn't. They did get a shot away in the end, but it was over the top and harmlessly away. Half an hour more or less gone. Still only the 1-0. Which is absolutely what we want. Cipriano to Jones. Jones into Dodo. Dodo to Jones. Just keep running, Jones. Gibson plays it down the line for Jones, who's lost the ball, trying to do something fancy instead of keeping it simple. McGurk plays it through to Arzani. Ferguson tackles him and brings it clear. Holds on to the ball, finds Pollock. All the way back to Pears. Hap goes back to Pears again. Cipriano to Pollock. Pollock into Gordon. Gordon to Dodo. Dodo to Cipriano. Hunt is one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but blazes it over the top. Chance to gain an equaliser there. Couldn't be taken. And Bristol City will build from the back. Ajayi to Williams. Back to Ajayi. Williams again. Ajayi. So we are keeping them penned in at the moment. And they've given it away to Dodo. Gordon has the shot and he's crashed it in off the underside of the crossbar. Cade Gordon makes it Bristol City 1, Leyton Orient 1 with 31 minutes on the watch. Bristol City's complacent defending comes back to bite them. Gordon, yeah, absolutely, in off the underside of the bar. 1-1, 31 minutes gone. Could not really have gone any better. We're 10 minutes away now from half time. I think Phillips is looking like the likely candidate to come off at half time, unless something drastic happens in the last 10 minutes. Although having said that, Liam Gibson is in need of a rest at some point. Cipriano into Hunt. He can't finish the chance, but we do get a corner out of it. And it is Hunt with the in-swinging corner. It's headed away, but Gibson will get there. And the highlight ends. Into the last 5 minutes of the first half now. Phillips is definitely the one needing to come off. And it's Knockout's free kick. Comes off the post. Williams crosses. The header this time is wide and harmlessly out for a Leyton Orient goal kick. And in the end, we've actually been the better team in that first half. Marginally, it has to be said. So 1-1 is probably about fair. And 2 added minutes signalled. We're in the second of those now. And that should be that, and it is. So it's half time. Bristol City 1, Leyton Orient 1. Let's go into the dressing room. And you're doing well, keep working hard, absolutely. And let's have a look at the subs, see who we can bring on. It is going to be Daniel Phillips to come off. And it'll be Callum Riley, I think. Yeah, we'll bring on Callum Riley. And let's send them out for the second half. See if we can give the lads some encouragement. And try and complete the job. And Nkunku to Scott to Arzani. He loses it to Ferguson, but we're not going to find out what happened to that as the highlight comes to an abrupt end. We do have it back though. Gibson to Hap. Riley, Cipriano. Dodu turns his man. He's one-on-one with the keeper, but fires it straight at him. Ajayi into Williams. Scott to Nketiah. Nketiah has 2 on him but keeps the ball. Scott, small again. Ajayi. Williams to Ajayi. Those two swapping passes again, which is what led to our equaliser. We have it back. Cipriano into Dodu. Wide right to Ferguson. Get your cross in, Ferguson. He finds Hunt. Riley's shot is charged down, but Riley will get another go. Hits this one straight at the goalkeeper. And that chance goes begging, but we're doing all right. I think Jones is the next one to come off. And we'll bring on Paul Smith. So Paul Smith comes on at left wing. And Ainsley Pears makes the save to keep it at 1-1. And that's boosted his rating no end. And I think probably Dan Happ is going to be the third and final change. But I don't want to do it yet if I don't have to. So we'll keep that one in reserve for a minute. We'll let it go to 75 minutes and then swap Dan Happ. And we're keeping it highlightless at the moment, which is absolutely fine. Not going to force the issue. Right, Dan Happ for Omar Beckles is the obvious candidate. Kate Gordon is going to have to stay on. So Dan Happ for Omar Beckles it is. We're going for it, but not going attacking. Pollock to Beckles. To Pollock. Beckles again. Into Cipriano. Pollock goes for the long ball forward. Dodu wins it. Finds Riley. Pollock to Beckles. Riley into Smith. Smith's ball over the top. Small will get there, but we've won it back. And it's headed forward. Dodu with the shot, but Martin Atkinson blows for the offside. We have a throw in. Cipriano lays it back. Smith, Gibson to Beckles. Cipriano to Beckles to Pollock. Beckles to Pollock again. Cipriano and Pollock swapping passes, and it's given away by the goalkeeper. And Pears eventually makes the save at the second time of asking, and it's headed away by, I think, Pollock. McGurk loses out to Gordon. Cade Gordon crosses halfway, finds Ferguson, and the highlight ends. We pick it up with us on the attack. Gibson into the penalty area. Smith has the shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. And it's Kritchuk, the goalkeeper, lays it short to Small into Masengo. Edwards. Masengo into Bakinson. And they've lost the ball. We've got it back. Pollock. It's all the way back to the keeper. Beckles. Cipriano to Pollock. Pollock goes long. Loses it to Small. And Bristol City come forward again. Edwards with the ball to the right hand side and G. And it's cleared. Hunt completes the clearance over halfway. And Ajayi has the ball, but the highlight ends. And G has the chance for a cross, doesn't take it. A whack way to Bakinson. Masengo with the shot, straight at Ainsley Pears. Well inside the last 10 minutes now. Still holding on to a 1-1 draw. Any goal now is surely going to prove crucial. Cipriano lays it down the inside channel, but Ng is wise to it. Plays it to the goalkeeper, who goes long. And Nketiah can't win it, but Owakwe's won it back for Bristol City. Plays it infield. Beckles wins the header. Plays it to Dodu. Ajayi wins it back. Nketiah into Owakwe. Pears saves Owakwe's shot, but he's offside anyway. It wouldn't have counted. And this is now a very, very tight game. It's going to be a mistake or a moment of brilliance that's going to win this right at the death. Gibson plays it into Dodu. Drifts down the left hand side. Lays it back to Gibson. Into Dodu. Smith gives the ball away. It's back with the Bristol City keeper. And it's been knocked out for a corner. 4 added minutes signalled. Hunt with the out-swinging corner. What's he going to do? Finds a Bristol City head in the middle. Gordon into Hunt. Hunt with the shot, which is tipped over. And it's another corner. It's Hunt with the in-swinger this time from the other side. And it's headed away. Hunt should get there but doesn't, and the highlight ends. Right, who needs to come off? I think we'll take Dodu off. We get an extra sub because it's gone to extra time, and we'll bring on Malik Mothersill. Cade Gordon has just given us the lead in extra time. Out of absolutely nowhere. We'll watch the replay. Hunt goes forward over halfway, plays it into Dodu. It's tackled, and then the loose ball falls at the feet of Gordon, who has almost an entirely empty net to aim at. And we are in the lead with 2.5 minutes of extra time left, of added time left. Hopefully this isn't going to go to extra time now. Gibson to Beckles, to Cipriano, to Riley. Mothersill won't get there. McGurk. Right, we'll go and attack him to try and keep the ball down at their end of the field as much as possible. It's one back. Cade Gordon to Cipriano. Hunt chases the long ball, gets there, wins a corner. 1.5 minutes left. And there'll be one last chance, and it'll be a Bristol City chance. And it's wasted. It's out for a goal kick. And this will surely be it once Pears takes the goal kick. Kick it long. And this should all be over. He doesn't. He goes short to Pollock. Beckles into Cipriano. Riley. Beckles does go long. And it's a throw into Bristol City. We continue for now. I don't know how much longer we'll continue. But having said that, we did make a sub in added time. So if we concede now, it's technically our own fault. But that is full time. It is Bristol City 1, Leyton Orient 2. So following knocking a Premier League team out in the last round, we've knocked a Championship side out away from home in this round. So you can probably look forward to the next round on tomorrow's episode. But for now, I'll end this portion there. And I'll see you in a moment for the second match of today's episode. Time now for the second match of today's episode as we make the League 2 trip to Exeter City. And the team for that one is Ainsley Pears in goal, a back four of Tom James, Dan Happ, Corey Darboe and Omar Beckles. Callum Riley at the base of midfield, Daniel Phillips and Ethan Robson ahead of him. Ricky J. Jones and Paul Smith are the wingers, and Malik Mothersill up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, so the assistant manager is recommending, we're doing well, we're on a good run, let's keep that going. Completely agree. We'll pump the fists and say that. And we'll send the lads out to try and claim that win. And we get the game underway. Riley to Ndaba. Beckles on the left-hand side plays it to Smith, who goes back to Ndaba. Riley to Happ. Happ switches it right to James. Jones back to James. James goes all the way back to the keeper. Puts quite a lot on it, but Pears deals with it comfortably enough. Beckles now down the left hand side for Smith. Robson back to Ndaba. Robson goes for the ball over the top to Beckles, finds him, but there is an offside, so the highlight comes to an abrupt end. Let's encourage the lads and see if we can generate a highlight worthy attack. Not so far. We have had a shot, but it wasn't on target or even worthy of showing us. And yeah, what are we? 8 minutes almost into the match, and nothing of any note has happened so far. That was fine in the last game when we were playing a higher division team. In this game, we need to see a lot more goalmouth action, preferably at the Leyton Orient goal scoring end. Morecambe go 1-0 up against Bristol Rovers. Don't think that affects anything at the top end of the table, league table. There we go. Not particularly. Right, let's encourage again. We're not at the point of demanding more yet. We are away from home, so a bit more patience is needed. Beckles with the throw in into Smith. Robson goes round his man, finds a shot. It's over the top and out for a goal kick to Exeter, who currently sit in mid-table on 21 points from 15 games as it stands. We will work the ball into the box. That's a cracking idea. Right. So we're sticking with the plan for now. Lee with the goal kick for Exeter. They've won it, and Ola Ofe plays it in to Taylor, who hits the post. And the rebound falls to Pierce Sweeney, who's got the easiest of tasks to put it in an empty net to make it Exeter City 1, Leyton Orient 0. And that puts us an entirely different complexion on the first half. So we do need now to demand more. I don't think we'll go attacking yet. We'll leave that for now. Stubbs into Sweeney, Sweeney to Gilmore, Stubbs back to Sawunmi, Stubbs goes for the ball over the top, nodded down to Ola Ofe, it's found its way to Sweeney on the right wing, the header straight at Pears, and it's a comfortable save and the highlight ends. We are going to go attacking now, try and get ourselves back into this one. We're demanding more at the next opportunity, whenever that comes. I mean, we'll still be top of the table, and comfortably so, but losing another match so soon was not really in the plan. As soon as we get the chance, we're demanding more. Hasn't come yet. We're on the attack. James down the right wing. Plays it backwards to Riley. Phillips to James. James with the ball over the top, but that's all the way through to the Exeter goalkeeper, Lee. and his clearance finds Beckles in our left back position. He's lost it to Gilmore, but then wins it back. Mothersill wins the flick on, but only to the benefit of Sawunmi in the Exeter back four. Long ball forward, but Hap wins the header. It's with James, who goes over the top. Mothersill takes it wide, finds James. Can't find a room for a cross yet, but holds it and then does find the cross. Beckles crosses. Ricky J. Jones on the end of the cross to make it Exeter City 1, Leyton Orient 1. We're going to stay on attacking for the remainder of the first half. I'm not going to bother with the replay. Not worth it for an equaliser. If we manage to go ahead, we'll show you what the goal that takes us there. It's encourage again. And Beckles wins his header but gives it straight to Taylor. Collins to Taylor. Sparks on the wing, but James picks up the loose ball, finds Pears, who goes long but straight at an Exeter player. We've won it back and the highlight ends almost immediately. And we deserve to be level. There's no arguing with that statement. Who needs to come off at half time is the question. Probably Riley. I think he's the only one I can see in need of a substitution, so we'll do that one. But first of all, we need to see out this Exeter corner, and we have. It's cleared, but Stubbs picks up the loose ball. The shot from Collins is straight at our goalkeeper Pears, and that is half time. It is Exeter 1, Leyton Orient 1. Into the dressing room. Don't like what I just saw. They need to do better. Let's do that one substitution. So it was Callum Riley that needs to come off. And we'll put Ethan Robson in the defensive midfield position. Callum Riley for Daniel Kemp. That'll do, and we'll send them out for the second half. I haven't changed it back to positive. We'll do that now. We'll go attacking again on about 70 minutes. And we'll make a substitution up front as well at the same time. Don't foul Taylor. He hasn't. He's won the ball. It's out for a throw-in. And that highlight comes to an end. And yes, it does. It comes to an end. And we're on the attack this time. Beckles with the throw-in on the left. Smith to Robson. Into Kemp. Finds Beckles on the left wing. Beckles comes inside. Has the shot. But it is high, wide, and not very handsome. Let's demand more. Phillips needs to come off, I think, for Alex Hunt. So that's going to be the next one. It is an Exeter corner. Sparks with it. Headed away by Beckles. Jones won't beat Sparks to the loose ball. Gilmore into Collins. Taylor back to Hartridge. Hughes to Taylor to Sparks, who loses it to Phillips. Phillips down the wing finds Mothersill, who's one-on-one with the keeper. Can't beat him, but does pick up the loose ball. Back to Beckles, who loses the ball to Ola Ofe. Sawunmi has it, but the highlight ends, and then we give it away immediately on the new highlight. Sweeney down the right for Exeter. Back to Gilmore. Back to Stubbs. Into Collins. Taylor to Ola Ofe, who hits the shot straight at Pears. Pears gathers at second time of asking. So we've now made 2 subs. We've got 1 more remaining. Kemp into Mothersill. Robson plays the ball forward, but Lee is on it. We're going to wait for our opportunity to make the sub. It's far too early to be thinking about it. Ola Ofi's round the goalie from nowhere. Exeter retake the lead. And we are now going to go attacking and demand more. Still not going to make the sub yet. But what we might do is make it slightly earlier than we were going to. Beckles into Kemp. Back to Ndabe. Robson to Kemp. Into Mothersill. Plays it through. Hartridge rescues it. And it's cleared by the goalkeeper. Happ to Robson. Happ again with the long ball over the top. Ricky J. Jones on the end of it. Plays it back for James. Back to Hunt on the overlap. Hunt to James. It's cleared by Hartridge. Robson back to Happ. Happ infield to Robson, who goes wide now for James. Rounds his man. Infield to Hunt. Hunt's cross. Smith has a chance in the middle, but can't keep the shot down. And I think Smith is going to be the final change. So what we'll do, bring Smith off. Bring on Joe Dodu. Put him on the wing. Leave Mothersill up front. We had no choice because of an injury to make the sub that early. It wasn't going to be quite that soon. But we are on attacking. We are behind, so we've nothing to lose. Literally nothing to lose. We're holding nothing as it stands. So let's demand more. We're going to stay on attacking for the rest of the match unless we score. Beckles into Dodu. Beckles again. Robson. Crossfield ball for James. Infield to Hunt. Hunt shot. Spilt by Lee. Hartridge concedes the corner. And that highlight comes to a very abrupt end. Into the last 15 or so minutes of the match. Still trailing 2-1. And let's demand more the moment we get the opportunity to do so. I think we might be inside the last 10 minutes by the time we do, and we are. Still hasn't come up with the opportunity to do it yet. But it is a corner to Leyton Orient. It's cleared, but Dodu will collect the loose ball. Back to Beckles. Beckles plays it down the line for Dodu. Infield to Kemp. Out to Beckles again. Beckles' ball is intercepted. And the loose ball is pinging around, but eventually it's Exeter who bring it away. Hutchinson back to Stubbs. Stubbs' ball forward. Hutchinson is in. Pears makes the save, and it will be a corner. Looked like he was stretching a bit for that one. Right, let's demand more. We are still on attacking. It's all the way through to Sawunmi at the far post. He finds Collins. Back to Hartridge. We're looking for one chance to salvage a point here. We're not going to win the game. But we are looking for a chance to get something out of it. It's something we deserve. Hunt with the outswinging corner for Orient. Kemp at the far post. And now it's disallowed. Gutted. That was the chance. He is offside. It isn't in doubt. Two of them offside. Disappointing, but that would seem to be the last opportunity for a draw gone. And I think we might have to take our medicine and lose this one. Depends how much added time there is. It's 4 minutes. Probably not going to be long enough. James into Hunt. Hunt plays the ball over the top. Mothersill won't get there. Stubbs cleans up. Hartridge to Sawunmi. Those two swap passes. Eventually it's back to Lee, the goalkeeper. Finds Grattan. Collins with the ball over the top. We've won it back, but to no advantage. Ball over the top, and Ola Ofe is in this time. Shot straight at Pears, who eventually clears. Mothersill to James, and the highlight ends. Will there be one more chance for us to get something? Or is it just going to peter out into another defeat? Looks like it is going to be the latter. Hartridge with the throw into Grattan. And that is indeed full time. It's Exeter 2, Leyton Orient 1. And I'll be back in a moment with the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, so this is the league table as it stands following that defeat. We are still top of the table, 36 points from our 15 matches played, which is 4 more than second placed Forest Green. And time now to take a look at what's coming up on the next episode. And I am going to bring you back for the game away to Northampton in League 2, and because it's a big one, I will show you the EFL Cup quarter-final away to Manchester City, and that will be on tomorrow's episode. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to my channel for weekday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.